Nate Diaz versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone is a great fight in the most talent-stacked division in mixed martial arts.
Cowboy sensing the opportunity to finish. Cowboy trying to finish this fight. It's all over!
That's a fired-up Cowboy right there!
Nick and Nate, they throw it down. They come to fight, and me too.
Nate has learned a tremendous amount in working with everybody at the Cesar Gracie team, and Nate turned a corner in the Takanori Gomi fight.
Looking to win here in round one. It is all over! Nate Diaz defeats Takanori Gomi.
I'm better than all the guys in my division.
He's out! Nate Diaz!
Nate is at the open workout prior to this fight. I walk over to be like, hey man, what's going on? Shake his hand.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. He's in my bracket. We're gonna fight each other.
He slaps my hand out of the way and calls me a punk ass and walks off.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
And there it is. Wow!
Charles Oliveira is one of the most dangerous and threatening guys in the 155-pound division, and Donald Cerrone tore right through him.
That's it! It's all over!
Where is the ceiling on Donald Cerrone's potential? He's amazingly talented. His Muay Thai is outstanding. His jiu-jitsu, the guy just comes out blazing.
He's got his leg kicks and his head kicks. He's definitely a guy who likes to fight.
It is going to be absolutely insane when those two throw down.
Let's go, motherfucker. I don't care where it goes.
I'm not playing around.
But at the end of the night, I'm gonna have my hand raised. I can tell you that.
I'm going there to win.
Bet on this horse.
What's up, everybody? Good afternoon. All right, let's get to the media. Who's got it? First question. Raise your hand. They'll bring you a mic.
Hey, Dana. Can you talk about the lightweight fight? The lightweight division is so filled with talent. You've been talking about it all year. Where does the win put either one of these guys as far as the title shot is concerned?
We got to see what happens. You know what I mean? They're definitely up there. I mean, they've both had some big wins. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure his last fight was Gomi. He just looked incredibly impressive against Gomi, and this kid's been on a tear, man. He's been stopping everybody.
What do you think about Nate as an opponent? I mean, you've gotten into the UFC. You face some tough guys. Is it safe to say that Nate is definitely the top one that you're going to face so far, though?
Come Friday, he will show up. I know that without a doubt in my mind. He will come to fight, and it's going to be a very exciting, action-packed fight.
Obviously, we've heard a lot about this kind of altercation you guys had. I've heard slightly varying stories from each of you. Maybe if you could each kind of recount exactly what happened there. And
I never met the kid. I wanted to shake his hand. You know, I understand where he comes from. He doesn't want to be friends. He doesn't want to have any kind of interaction with any guys he fights, and that's just how he approaches different fights.
I think it was just made a little more than what it was. I just walked the other way, and I don't know. I came here to fight. I trained hard for this fight, so that's what I'm here to do.
This is the highest that you've ever been on a UFC card and the most promotion you've received. How are you dealing with that mentally and not letting that get to you?
Everything's going good. Mentally, I'm the strongest I've ever been. Physically, I feel the strongest I've ever been. So it's time to get it.
And last question for Donald. Will you try to shake Nate's hand after the fight?
Will I shake his hand after the fight? Probably not, no.
We welcome you inside the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Here is Joe Rogan.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the UFC weigh-ins. In the lightweight division, Donald Cowboy Cerrone versus Nate Diaz. $156 for Cowboy. $157. Mr. Diaz is 1 pound over.
157 still.
He's gonna have to lose 1 pound, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, he looked like he gets it.
He has 1 hour to lose 1 pound. Donald Cerrone says he doesn't care. Let him fight at that weight. I love it.
Not shaking hands. Just an onslaught of ass whipping.
Donald's been running his mouth a lot, and he's trying to boost his confidence, but tonight it's on. He's gonna fight me now.
Oh, what a perfect way to celebrate New Year's Eve weekend.
Nate Diaz, of course, has outstanding boxing and brilliant jiu-jitsu, and he's coming off the performance of his career against Takanori Gomi. But Donald Cerrone, ever since he came over from the WEC, has been on a tear.
This was Wednesday, and they've been talking for weeks, but you never touch a Cowboys hat. And as Dana White said to you earlier tonight, he knew he had to stand in between them yesterday. Here tonight at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, King Mo and Luke Rockhold. Dominic Cruz, the champion in the bantamweight division. Tough season 15.
We've checked in on Nate Diaz, who is back at 155 for the second time. His opponent, Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
I fight good, pissed off. So when people piss me off, I like that. At the open workout prior to this fight, I try to say what's up to him, and he slaps my hand out of the way and calls me a punk ass and walks off. You want to talk to me, you're just gonna enrage me and piss me off. So feed my flame. That's all I say. Let's go, motherfucker.
Cerrone chokes out Paul Kelly.
Nate turned a corner in the Takanori Gomi fight. Gomi was the biggest opponent that Nate had ever faced.
It's all over! Outstanding! Nate Diaz defeats Takanori Gomi.
You don't have to be from Stockton to be tough.
Donald Cerrone and Nate Diaz are going to have a fist fight tonight.
Well, you know, the only difference is that Donald Cerrone tried to be friendly with his opponent before the fight, and Nate Diaz don't want none of that.
Nope. He's coming off back-to-back first-round finishes. His Muay Thai is outstanding. Nate Diaz. There's Gilbert Melendez and Big Brother Nick. Nate Diaz, 2 years younger than Cowboy. Diaz will have a 3-inch reach advantage.
Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Donald Cowboy Cerrone! Nate Diaz!
Okay, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna keep it clean. At this time, you can touch gloves. Or not.
They begin the battle quickly. Tonight's clock brought to you by Haywire in theaters January 20th, starring MMA superstar Gina Carano.
Nate's got a good lock on him here.
Cowboy, they give the Muay Thai edge to it.
Nice knee by Nate. Good response. Right in front of us here, they're doing this. Cowboy got off the cage. Good punches by Nate. A good right hand by Donald. Twice Nate has locked up Donald's arm in an arm triangle position from standing. Oh, Nate caught him with some good punches.
I think all 4 of those connected, Joe.
Tension, emotions.
Everything seems to be landing. High percentage of strikes landed here in round 1 for Nate Diaz.
Yeah, Nate seems to have found his groove quickly.
There it is
good
again.
Boxing by Nate Diaz.
And the knee. Picking Cowboy apart early. And they snap at the end of their punches. Oh, again, there you see, that's the snap. There comes a certain point where you finally break to that next level, and oftentimes you stay at that next level. That's what we're seeing from Nate Diaz here now.
Cowboy's trying with kicks and knees, but when it comes to a straight boxing contest, he's getting owned. Head kick. Nice leg kick.
Nate showed the teep and then followed up with a straight left a moment ago.
Oh,
and again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nate Diaz off to a spectacular start here.
Man! Combination by Nate Diaz.
It's almost like a mid-session. I mean, he's landing every single time.
Donald, at least on paper, presents more problems than Takanori Gomi, more weapons.
Maybe the best round of his life.
Stiff jab, left hand behind it. Just accuracy. Some of the best accuracy we've ever seen from Nate, and that's coming off the most spectacular performance of his career. It's with the boxing that he's getting messed up. And there's another nice kick. He needs more of those. He needs more of that. Head kick, but he fell down. Nate may be hurt, though. He may be hurt.
He connects with a head kick, walks away. Nate gets up. Cowboy again takes the legs out.
And Cowboy's having some success with kicks in this round.
Starting to see a lot more of the diversified attack in the Muay Thai of Cowboy here in this second round.
Good punches by Cowboy here.
Cowboy hit over and over again by that right hand.
Big, long,
of Nate
stiff
Diaz.
jabs by Nate. Nice elbow by Nate.
And again, he trips him up.
These guys both, him and his brother rather, both have amazing endurance. Both guys regularly compete and try. Oh!
He got rocked.
It's hard to tell what they're cheering. Are they cheering Diaz? Seems like they were.
Body.
Nice shot. Nice kicks to the legs by Cowboy, and here's one to the head. Asking for 5 minutes of hell. Look at this.
To the body.
Good right
Followed
hook.
up by the hook. Oh!
Nice right hook to the head. Oh, good combination by Nate.
Richard Perez has worked the boxing with the Diaz brothers for so long. Nate Diaz turned down a spot on season 4 of The Ultimate Fighter. Cesar Gracie and his big brother Nick said, you got to be on season 5, and a star was born.
Oh,
to the body again.
Beautiful combination by Nate Diaz. You know, as time goes on, he's just looking more and more like his brother. Nice sweep by Cowboy. Cowboy's the one who seems the most tired here, Mike. And he's the one who's... Oh, nice knee to the body by Cowboy. As you said, if he has an advantage, it is in his kicks. And there's one.
Again with that same technique. Nate mimicking his brother's attack here tonight against Cowboy.
Oh, what a combination.
20 seconds remain. There it is. You knew it was coming. Hit is all over. Unbelievable performance tonight by Nate Diaz. Take a look at our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
And you see him, he's not throwing him as hard as he can, but he's throwing him to land him. Pop, 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 over and over again. Just overwhelmed Donald in that first round. Landed good leg kicks, but not quite enough. And not enough to take Nate Diaz out.
Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Nate Diaz!
I gotta sit back and watch, man. I got poked in the eye with the fist a couple of times. So I hope I didn't look too sloppy, but I'm glad I got the win.
Congratulations on, in my opinion, the best performance of your career. Nate Diaz, ladies and gentlemen.
A question for Nate. I'd just like to know who you'd like to face next.
I just want to fight, you know, show the world off I can fight the best fighters and be the best fighter, so that's what I'm after.
Looked like you ate a lot of big shots in the fight, a lot of knees and a lot of kicks. What was it, or were you hurt at all in the fight?
Nothing too devastating, but yeah, he hit me with some stuff, so I got socked in my eye one time. I couldn't see for a little bit, but besides that, I think I was all right most of the time.
Donald, were you surprised that Nate Diaz said some kind words to you after the fight?
He apologized for the hat thing, and to me that wasn't even a big deal. You know, that was just like hyping up the fight, and there's nothing more you could ask from the guy. He came out there and did everything he said he was going to do, and afterwards he said, well, good job. Hats off to him as well.
The unique thing about mixed martial arts is all these guys have respect for each other, but sometimes it doesn't happen. You know, sometimes shit happens, and it did, and it is what it is. I'm thrilled with the way that they handled it after.
How does it make you feel when your employees like Cowboy was and obviously Nate say that they really just want to get back in there and scrap? This is what they do. How does that make you feel as an employee?
I told you, these guys are fighters. These guys are the real deal. That's why I was so excited for this fight. You know, it's one of those situations where there's always going to be a winner and a loser, but you end up respecting both guys because of who they are and how they do it.